Hey y'all, hey, it's Kelly BL Chef. Welcome to the channel. We do a lot of BL here, GL here, sometimes some music, and we are about to watch Heartbound, Perth and Santa's new series. Okay, I had no intention to record today, but I had been talking to some friends. We had predicted this was coming. I predicted that they would take over Winnie Satang's series. I'm still curious what's going to happen with that one, only because they have repeatedly talked about wanting a mafia storyline. This has been something that Perth and Santa have discussed over a long period of time, which is why, although I enjoyed the trailer for Spooky Love, I didn't expect, I was surprised that that's the direction they went in. I think there's a very deliberate path of Santa trying to get himself in different roles so that he can be seen beyond that very cutesy role, which he does very well. He's very good at, but I think as an actor, he wants to have range. I think he would have gotten that if he had done the vampire series, but the scheduling and the time did not allow for him to do that. So this now gives the opportunity for that. I'm very excited for them. They premiered this after their concert, which was phenomenal. If you want to see how a stellar concert is done by BL actors, I really encourage you to watch any of Perth Santa's concerts. They're all good. They do not miss. I think it's because they're both musicians, they're writers, and they're singers. And Santa is also a dancer, and Perth is a dancer because he's inspired by Santa. Which is really, I personally love. I know people get like real, actors should do this, actors should just act. They're not allowed to do anything else because I've decided that somehow creativity is only allowed to live in one lane in my binary mind. When creative spaces, usually actors, writers, singers, dancers, painters, all of this stuff usually goes hand in hand. It is very rare that you'll ever meet someone creative that only does one creative thing. When people say that, I'm like, oh, you've never been in a creative space in your life, yet you are speaking with this level of authority that does not belong here. Creative people, there are people who dabble. There are people who lock in, but a big part of creativity is not the perfection you are seeking in a like a K-pop lens, or I don't want to say that's all that's happening here, but I do think there's some of that. There's messy creative too. There's and it doesn't need to be hidden away. It can live in the public stage. There's a freedom in that. When I watch Perth attempt to dance, knowing he's not a dancer, I think people are scared at how brave and how bold and how much they don't need your approval. It scares people because so many people today live in their very tight little boxes, and they don't want to be cringe, and they don't want people to look at them and be perceived, and they don't want, to look silly, or there's all these fears and this stuff they're wrapped up in. But when you see a performer like Perth just out there, just having the time of his life, he knows he's not a dancer. He doesn't need your help. He doesn't feel any shame about doing his best and trying something new. If you have danced with your whole heart, someone who used to dance a lot, who, a lot of reasons, including health, has taken me away from that. And I'm really kind of fighting for my place in that. And also being a fat dancer, and I say that very frankly because that's how I was seen. The immediacy of shame of wanting to put me back in a box because I didn't fit in the rooms, I never allowed that to stop me. And even when I tired from competition, I didn't like what competing did to myself mentally. There was a part of me who wanted to continue on because I could at least represent this thing that so many people were being told they couldn't do and do joyously. And that is dance while fat, or dance in front of a crowd as, in a professional setting, if you're not the best dancer in the world. That doesn't mean you can't dance. You can still dance. You can still sing, even if you're not the best singer in the world. You're allowed to do that. And I commend the people who just try. If they are truly trying, if their heart is fully in it, even though they don't reach that state of perfection, I don't think they need to be locked away and never do it again. That is my accidental soapbox. I just was so enamored with Perth, just all in doing these things that some of it he admits he wanted to do, but didn't think he could do. And he said it was finding Santa as a partner that opened him up to the idea that it was even an option. That breaks my heart that he didn't even feel like it was an option, and to have voices so negative in these spaces. I don't know. I need BL to be fun again. I don't know how I got on this rant, but I'm on it. That's how I feel. And so I'm expressing that to you. But that's not why we're here. We are here for Heartbound. Heartbound is a new BL. They are replacing Mark Ohm in Scary Spooky Love. And Mark Ohm have said, Mark has said, I'm a comedian. I love Mark's dramatic work, but he has said in multiple occasions he feels like he's funny. He's a comedian, and he wants to be funny. And so I think they really did want something silly fun. The other series they have, which I'm blanking on the name. I know the name, guys, but it's late and I did not plan to do this. The other series they have is more of an ensemble cast. They are not like the carrying leads. There's two other couples. So if people were like, how are they getting two shows? This is them being the leads of the show. That was them sharing the billing with two other couples. So it's a different animal. And they might get replaced in that. I don't know. I thought that had started or is about to start filming. So I don't think they're going to get replaced, but who knows? And then Titan, who's come back, is in this. They have not announced a director yet for Heartbound. But the writer is the same writer as Tale of a Thousand Stars. And again, I have to say, this is something that they very much wanted. They were crying and overjoyed at the concert to share it with all of us. And I don't know anything about it other than it's mafia. So let's go.
ที่ดินตรงเนี้ยคุณเป็นเจ้าของใช่ไหม
Never mind. Guys, we need translations. Aka. There we go. Now we're gonna watch.
ที่ดินตรงเนี้ยคุณเป็นเจ้าของใช่ไหมผมจะซื้อผมไม่ขายคุณมีแค่สองทางเลือกขายที่ดินให้ผมหรือไม่ก็เป็นของผม
Okay. Interesting
ตลอด
choices.
เวลาในชีวิตของผมไม่เคยเสียท่าให้ใครจนมาแพ้ไอ้หมอนี่แหละ
ทำอะไรจะได้จำหน้าได้ไงโดยเฉพาะหน้าตาแบบนี้ตรงสเปคมาก
Oh, damn.
การเป็นเดกัสโตรคือหนึ่งในลูกชายของเจ้าพ่อมาเฟียเจ้าของบริษัทเดกัสโตรกรุ๊ปที่ใครๆก็รู้ว่าเป็นตระกูลที่อันตรายนี่คุณไปทำอะไรมา
อยากรู้อ่ะพี่ใหญ่ส่งพวกมึงมาใช่ไหมมันอันตรายนะมาขนาดนั้นเลยเหรอก็นิดหนึ่ง
ที่คุณทำงานอะไรกันแน่เนี่ย
Not Perth being an action hero. He's wanted this for so long.
แต่วงการที่ผมอยู่มันโหดคุณขนาดคนในครอบครัวยังฆ่ากันเองได้
ขนาดคนในครอบครัวยังฆ่ากันได้เพื่อธุรกิจ
แล้วคุณจะอยู่ในครอบครัวนี้ไปทำไมนี่คุณห่วงผมเหรอจำไว้นะต่อไปนี้คุณต้องเป็นห่วงผมทุกเรื่อง
ไอมึงห้ามชอบคุณกันเข้าใจไหม
ถ้าอยากได้อะไรมากกว่านี้ผมทำให้ได้ทุกอย่างเลยนะครับ
Oh, I didn't know that's what Titan was going to be. Oh.
แต่เขาชอบมึงไง
Oh, damn.
แค่น้องชาย
Oh, poor Titan. Oh no, Santa, get down.
สักอย่างอะไรก็ว่าผมจะไม่รอด ขอเลย ขอจูบยังก็ห้ามตาย ถ้ารอดเดี๋ยวให้จูบ
Oh, oh. I didn't know Santa would be doing it too. Oh no. Not a love triangle. It's not really. Oh, Perth, where's your shirt?
ผมไม่เคยโกนหนวดให้ใครเลย
Well, you put shave gel on first.
ไม่เอา
Shave
ไม่เป็น
cream.
แผลอีกหรอก
ถ้าคุณทำผมเจ็บเนี่ยคุณรู้ใช่ไหมคุณจะโดนอะไร
What? Oh. 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 The way they cast definitely depends on the director. I've said this. This is a reminder. Okay. I don't know fully what's going on, but that's okay. That's okay. I said no. I don't know what this is. How do I get back? What's going on? There we go. Okay. Definitely our mafia vibe. We have like a little, it's not a full love triangle because he is not into Titan, but Titan is into him. And my guess is Titan's going to cause trouble to their relationship. It looks like Sansa's character is kind of like wasn't looking for this, but is intrigued and like starts caring or wanting to protect him. I like that it's one of those situations where he's like, I know what I want and I want you. I like those stories. We don't get a lot of those all the time where it's not, there's no dance there. He's just like, nope, that's it. That's what I want. I want to be with you. I feel like A Dog in a Plane did that as well. I'm excited for them. This is what they wanted. I'm curious to see the story get a little more fleshed out. I don't know. Is this from a book? I was just looking there's like zero information on this, but I don't think it's from a book. I think is this original? Because it takes time, y'all. We better sit back and relax. It's okay. So it's from A Tale of a Thousand Stars. Oh, the story follows an accident that forces an architect into a perilous situation with a Latino businessman. I don't think he's Latino, from a mafia family. Please, for the love of God, don't try to tell me that man is Latino. While the two clash initially, their undeniable chemistry and deeper feelings soon emerge. I don't know if that's correct. That is an AI thing, and it might be incorrect, guys. I will look one more thing up to see if any other data is out there. I typically would have done this ahead of time, but somebody thinks they found the director. Not now. Follow back. Huh? Do you follow me? So Fawn posted. Oh, are they the director? Huh. Like I said, wait, let me see the other things Fawn has. High School Frenemy, 23.5? Hold up. Oh, that's a roster guy. High School Frenemy is very good. And Us? Oh, that's a roster. Oh, if Fawn is directing? Heyo. Wait a minute, you guys. Interesting. And I think is he working on the Princess one? I'm not going to say that because I'm not 100% sure. Wait. I thought I follow back. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know 100% that that's what. Oh yeah, he homeschool. Wait a minute. And Scarlet Heart. I cannot confirm or deny it, but he has all of his shows at the top here, and he's included this trailer. Maybe he just directed the trailer. I don't. This is what happens. We get excited about something. It doesn't happen. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. But I can't see. Does anyone know? Is this from a book? Is Heartbound based on a book? The BL series. Yes, the Heartbound is based on a book. Okay, so it's an adaptation. Okay, good. It's adapted from a popular novel named of the same name, written by Bacteria, who wrote A Tale of a Thousand Stars. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. The story is a dramatic mafia romance following an intense conflict between an architect and a powerful businessman from a mafia family who never forgets a grudge. Okay. That actually makes more sense to me. This is noise. Okay. So we know it's from a book. So the reason I asked that, if it's original, it is going to take longer, and people have to be patient when it comes to original works if you want it to be good. Original works are a massive undertaking of concept, rights, and rewrites. 90% of what you see has been written and rewritten over and over again. It's often, I know there was this big hubbub in the GL space when they saw one of the people talking about editing the script in the middle of Girl Rules. But what they didn't understand is rights and rewrites are normal, specifically if it's an original series and we're not dealing with something that has a book inspiration, because at least the foundation is there for the book. When you're doing original, this is all just, they're making this up, and they're having to really have a lot of touch points to ensure that what they get to you is quality. That's why, Gemini fourth series, people were like, we want it now. No, you got to take your time. You got to put in the work to provide the quality. As much as people beg for quality, they also are impatient, and the two just don't go together. If you want quality, you better sit back and you better wait, be supportive and be patient. But you keep pushing them, and they're going to give you shows that are subpar, and then you're going to whine and complain about it. I'm in a mood today. I'm very ramped up. Yeah. Okay, let me chill. This is exciting. I like Fawn. Fawn's done a GL, but I don't think Fawn has done GLs, and really top, like Scarlet Heart is their biggest thing. Oh, so Fawn is freed up because Scarlet Heart is ending. Us, High School Friendly, Homeschool, 10 Years Ticket. I'm going through their whole discography. Baker Boys was okay. I could have just looked them up in MDL. That probably would have been easier. This is okay. We're ready, guys. This is gonna be interesting. I will see you whenever this happens. Okay, hang out, subscribe, watch stuff. We're watching Payback over on Patreon, and I may start Prosecutor's Proposal today, if I have time. Okay, that's it. All right, that's all. Okay.